Hey guys, it's Jacolia of JECOLIAJEMS. Thank you for once again coming back to view my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, hey y'all. If you have not already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have done so, thank you. Go ahead and do me a favor, y'all. Hit the like button. It's going to help me out in the algorithm, as well as comment, share this to your social media platform and to some men in your life so that they can hear from somebody else what you've probably been trying to tell them all along. So all of my videos are sponsored by my small business, House Essence, and I'm going to leave down my product list below. This is a dry skin bath. This bath has calendula, organic oatmeal, regular oatmeal, and lavender. It's amazing for psoriasis, eczema, and dry skin. I definitely suggest stocking up on some of this as the seasons begin to change. This is one of my highest selling herbal baths. I have a lot of herbal baths, guys, a lot of herbal teas. I'm about to update my product list this week so that you guys can know what products I actually have, because all of them are not listed. This is my sweet herbal rose love bath. This has rose hips, roses, as well as some pink salt, some fine sea salt, oregano, thyme, rosemary, and some more herbs. This is one of my highest selling baths, as I stated. So let's get straight into this video, guys. And I hope some of you men watch this video so that y'all can know how we really feel. So the first one is angry. Some of you black men are so angry that it's scary. Like it's really scary. A woman can't say anything to you without you exploding. She's afraid of you. She walks on eggshells. She picks and chooses her words very carefully. She doesn't know how you're going to respond to a concern, to a suggestion, to her venting, to her correction. She doesn't know how to take you because you are so angry. And oh, I'm gonna say this one for another video because this anger has a lot of women questioning some things about a lot of men based off of our own personal experiences. Number two, liars. Baby, let me tell you that men will get so many more women, and even men who don't want women, so much more peace if they were honest with women. Then you give her the decision to see if she has the capacity to deal with your truth of what you want. And that is a requirement that you should have for you. You, as a man, should not want to deal with a woman that you feel the need to lie to. You first have to lie to yourself before you lie to her. But if you know that you are a man that still wants to date and sleep with multiple women, you should be king enough in yourself to say, look, this is what it is. This is where I'm at. And if you want to deal with it, let's be down. If you don't, that's cool, ma. It ain't for you. Stop lying to women to get vagina that you were likely going to get anyway because she knew she wanted to sleep with you. Now you lying. Now you're looking stupid. And something that you could have had in a peaceful manner. Now you got her crying. She upset when she probably wouldn't have cared if she knew you was telling the truth. Because then she would have been able to emotionally detach, but that's something I think someone can do. Anyway, inconsistent. Now, inconsistency should be a red flag to women, but I'm going to tell you a lot of times that it's not, because everybody's not taught how to figure out red flags. Then you have some women who don't care how often you contact them because they are here busy, they're dating, they have kids, they have their own businesses. But when a woman starts liking you and you start being inconsistent, this becomes a problem, because sometimes men will be all over you and telling you you mine and being extra affectionate and doing certain things, which we're going to get into, and then he'll go ghost and not talk to you for 3 weeks. And yeah, that should be something that you should just cut off, or he'll pick and choose when he talks to you, but there are other times when y'all sitting on the phone for hours and he initiates it, you know? And so, like, the inconsistent behavior. Number 4, withholding affection. Now, some women are not affectionate, but more times than not, from the women I know, tend to be pretty affectionate. And if you know that this is her love language and you purposely withhold it for her, but then you'll have sex with her, this can feel like a violation to a woman. It can really feel like a violation. This is also a thing called breadcrumbing, and I'm gonna make a video on that. Number 5, love bombing. Make a video on that too. A real short one. Love bombing, when you start off a relationship doing something, or a courtship or whatever, doing something that you know you ain't gonna keep up. Listen, this guy tried to love bomb me before, right? And I'm sitting back. We weren't even talking or getting to know each other within a month. He wants to be exclusive, and that's cool, you know. That's cool. We were adults. We were courting to be married. We actually ended up being engaged. That's another story. But I was sitting back and I was watching him, and I'm like, oh, you buy me diamond earrings. You buy me multiple bottles of wine so I can have my choice. You're getting flowers delivered to my house and balloons. You're taking me to my favorite restaurant. Like, you're doing stuff you're supposed to do. You understand? But I'm like, this not him. He's doing this based off of what he has seen me get, but what he thinks I expect. And I'm like, this isn't you. And lo and behold, as the relationship went on, like, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. The love bombing is a tactic, and I'm getting to it, and I understand why it's done, but it's manipulation. Like, don't do that. Don't start out behavior that you're not gonna keep up. Just be you. Number 6, not opening up. We'll get into the hows and the whys as of this, why this happens. But I'm gonna tell y'all can't treat every female you're with like the last one that you were with. And you can't make her deal with the issues that you've had in your house from being silenced by your mother or your sister, and by being overlooked by female teachers and things like that. If a woman is providing you with space and telling you that you can open up to her, and she's not a woman that is weaponizing things, and she's asking you to open up, and she's being vulnerable as well, you withholding that will break her psyche down in a way. It'll cause her to pull back as a woman and may harden her to make her not be vulnerable with you, to not create as safe of a space, to not be as open, and to become shut off because she sees that you're not meeting her in that space emotionally as well. Number 7, quality time. And I'm not going to lie, this goes back into number 1. And a lot of ladies know what I'm talking about without me talking about it. And some of you guys know too. Quality time is very important. And I'm thankful that the few guys that I did have a relationship with, I never had to ask for quality time. Now, it's a lot of hows into why a lot of men don't want to be around their girlfriends, even if they're not cheating. It's some reasons why. But quality time, a lot of females feel as if men will choose their friends above them. I'm under the opinion that when you are boyfriend and girlfriend, there should come some preferences. However, a man is not obligated, or a woman is not obligated to not keep their same routine with their friends. If they are still fitting you in and giving you quality time, no one should have to cancel plans just because you have an attitude. Now, if you're having a mental health crisis, if you're sick, you're not feeling good, something happened. But if you're being manipulative, and I'm going to link down below the video that I just did about 10 things that black men hate about black women, then you can't do that. But some men don't spend quality time with their women. They will only come home or spend time with their women, not side chicks, not, their women, their wives, when it's time to go to bed or when it's time to have dinner. They don't plan out dates. They don't plan out intimate moments, watch movies together. You have some women that want a game, that are gamers. They want to do these hobbies with you. And even if they're not, they're willing to, because these are things that you love. Everything doesn't have the cost. It's about the level of intimacy and the time that you're willing to spend. So That's something that y'all really need to think about. Being controlling. Now, there's a certain level of control, of headship, that a man should have in a relationship. Some women feel as if they should be able to wear and do and move how they want to move. Some men think that that's single behavior and that you should stay single. Some women feel like, well, this is what attracted you to me, so why would I have to change? Some men feel as if she's acting like that single, don't be with her at all. Some men don't care how women dress at all. They feel like, go ahead, go out. I like when you're naked. You know, some men don't care about you checking in, but some men are very controlling where they could go out with their friends. They could put on their sweatpants, but you put on some leggings and some heels and a long sleeve shirt, then you're a whore. If you put on some makeup, then you're a whore. You can't have friends. You have to be there at their every beck and call, or you're going down to the muck and you're doing this and, all these accusations. I'll make a video about the fact that a lot of times accusations are confessions. But the control aspect of it all can be very aggressive and abusive. Even if you're controlling of when you're going to give her something, like just controlling everything. And that's going to get us into number 10, because the miseducation about the Black woman and her rights and her femininity. Number 10 is withholding sex. This is a problem that happens to Black women as well. When Black women feel like they have to beg for sex, and that's not saying that Black men can't be tired, can't have something on your mind, X, Y, and Z, all of that. Or Black women feel as if they have to hold back in the bedroom because they don't want to be looked at a certain way. Or if they ask for something more or give an instruction, then they may lash out on them or feel like that they're not good enough, or where you learn that from, and even the misnomer that Black men have a higher sex drive than Black women. You produce more sperm. That has nothing to do with the capability of your blood flow. That has to do with something about the biological makeup of you being able to produce more than one child at a time. Because if we're talking about science, you only peak in your 20s. Black women peak in their 20s and in their 40s. And Black women in their 30s are nothing to be played with. So when I see a lot of these podcasts and a lot of Black men talking, Black women sit back and laugh because we don't talk about certain things publicly in a certain way as to have some type of tact and decorum, which is why I'm mentioning it in a statistical standpoint. But Black women would like to be talked about, talked with, and heard more when it comes to number 10, because there's a wide gap and men feel as if they have to cheat. Some men feel as if they have to cheat because a woman can't keep up. 80% of the time, I'm going to tell you that's not the truth. With that being said, this is Jecolia of Jecolia Gems. Like this video, comment, share it. Please subscribe. And if you feel so freely to do so, donate to the platform. Also, link down below will be my product list for Harvest Essence. Feel free to reach out to me at TIERRA_holiday with 2 L's on Instagram and TikTok to place an order. It's Jecolia signing out. Thank you guys once again for coming to my channel. Talk to you soon.